one of those guards who can electrify a gym at any moment. Duke commit Bryson Howard brings it every night for Frisco Heritage High School.
It's a big momentum switch, because I feel like dunks bring a lot of energy, and once you're a person who has a lot of energy and you dunk, it really just brings up the whole crowd.
Him coming in, getting his high motor going, getting fast break, getting on that rim, windmilling and stuff like that, it gets everybody going.
It's great to have someone who can do everything. He can bring the ball up, he can post up, he can guard your best 30. He's guarded literally 1 through 5 for me. He's played 1 through 5 for me. Leads us in rebounds and will go lead us in scoring. Like, he can do whatever you want him to do.
Bryson has basketball in his blood. His father, Josh Howard, was an All-American at Wake Forest and spent a decade in the NBA, mostly with the Dallas Mavericks.
It's definitely been a blessing to see my son go through the same process I went through as far as getting recruited and going to Duke University. Me and his mom have just raised him to be a humble kid, a kid that goes out there and plays hard, treat people how he wants to be treated, and just love the games.
He's literally had the same dream, and I have the same dream, so just having him in that household, I can really just lean on him, asking for advice.
Josh is now a coach as he leads the University of North Texas at Dallas, an NAIA program. Seeing the game from a coaching perspective gives Josh another layer of insight to share with his son.
Patience. That's one thing that I definitely learned from my 10-year career of coaching.
As a coach, what coaches are looking at? They're probably looking at, who plays defense, who works the hardest, and who has a great attitude on and off the court.
He doesn't stop playing defense. Offense is created from defense, and when I see him out there enjoying playing defense, I know he's just locked into the game. And he's a consummate team player. He's always trying to find ways to get his teammates better, and that's hard to find in this generation.
Josh can also help guide Bryson through some of the tough choices he has to make as a top basketball prospect, whether that's in his recruitment or the decision to pass on playing for one of the nation's well-known academies to stay at a public school like Frisco Heritage.
Well, me and his mom just decided that this is his high school experience. He only get it once. We're not going to feed into that narrative that prep school is the know-all and be-all and it can cause you to be a better player. The work ethic that you put in once you get to college, your thought process, who you are as a person is what causes you to become a better player.
I'm working outside of school too, so basically, I'm really just in my own lane for real, just putting in work.
Bryson could probably go to any prep school anywhere he wanted to, but he decided to work on his game and it's flourished for him, and be able to have the advice of someone who's done it at the highest level, I feel like that is pretty cool.
Staying at Frisco Heritage doesn't mean Bryson doesn't have talented teammates. Quite the opposite. Heritage was a state semifinalist a year ago. Point guard Cameron Lomax, an SMU commit, pairs with Bryson to form one of the top backcourts in the nation.
They can both do whatever you want them to do. And the good thing about it is I think they both know that they need each other. They understand that it's awesome to have kind of that mate, that helpmate that can, hey, if I'm off, he can take over, or I can get him going, and then when they're both going together, it's really dangerous. And we've got a lot of good pieces around them.
It's amazing, having me and him playing a 1 and 2, it's it makes everything easier. When he's getting going, it opens up the floor for me. When I'm getting going, open up the floor for him, it's easy. It makes everything 10 times easier.
We just have good chemistry. I wouldn't say, anybody with the outshine or anything. It's just we both have the same goals to get to where we want to go, which is the NBA. So, we both work on different things, but at the same time, we work on different things, but they also complement each other.
Last year's semifinal defeat still sticks with Bryson, as does his being left off the McDonald's All-American team. With those 2 chips on his shoulder, you can expect a highly motivated Bryson for the rest of this season.
Yeah, for sure, another chip on my shoulder, but I really try not to think about that McDonald's thing, really, because it's just, I guess a big thing, but I can't control that, so it's really just a matter of, this just gives me even more, motivation to even work even harder.
I 100% believe that that'll help him. I truly believe that motivates him, and I think it was something that he was deserving of, and it didn't happen, so he's got to take that and use that as fuel.
He's definitely a guy like that now. He's chip off the old block, because I was like that, and it's a great way to motivate yourself at the end of the day. So for me, if that's what you got to do to make yourself go 110 miles an hour, do it.
As for Josh, he wants to assure his Wake Forest family that he's a Demon Deacon through and through. But he hopes they forgive him if he's wearing Duke blue for a year or so as Bryson pursues his own NBA goal.
I have been looking into half Duke, half Wake jerseys. Just FYI. So it is on camera. This is being recorded. My Wake Forest nation cannot be mad at me. But at the end of the day, just the opportunity for him to go to Duke is just amazing.
There is going to be a lot of trash talking, but I don't really care about that. So, I'm making my own legacy down there. It's not like, people tell me to go where I want to go. So that's why I chose Duke.
I'm glad he's put the work in, and everything's worked out for a reason. And I believe that Duke's got a good one and going to put him in a good position.